with speed 0.2 meter per second rolls off the edge of a table 0.8 meter high. How long does it take to drop to the floor? How far horizontally from the table edge does the marble strike the floor? So from the sentence of a marble with speed 0.2 meter per second rolls off the edge of a table, we know that ux is equals to 0.2 meter per second. For uy, it is 0 meter per second because the marble is static on the edge of the table. And from this question too, we know that the edge of a table is 0.8 meter high, so we can substitute the value of sy is equals to 0.8 meter high. But it is negative because the marble is falling down from the edge of a table. Okay, so we're gonna look what does the question wants from us. So it states here that it wants the time, which is how long does it take to drop to the floor. So here we're gonna find time is equals to how many seconds, and it also wants how far horizontally from the table edge does the marble strike the floor. So here it means that it wants the sx. Sx means it wants from the edge of the table until the point where the marble falls down. So this will be the sx. Okay, so to find the time, we will use the formula of sy is equals to uy multiplied by t minus 1 over 2 gt squared. So we know that sy is equals to negative 0.8, uy is equals to 0, and we don't know the value of t. So minus 1 over 2. For g, we're gonna use 9.81 as it is the gravitational force, and multiply by t squared. From here, we'll get negative 0.8 equals to 0 multiplied by t is equals to 0, and negative 1 over 2 multiplied by 9.81 is equals to negative 4.905 t squared. From this, we can cancel out the minus from each of the value because there are both sides. So here we'll get 0.8 is equals to 4.905 t squared. To get what is the value of t squared, we can just divide 0.8 by 4.905, and the answer we'll get is t squared is equals to 0.1631. Okay, so to get the value of t, we'll just square root the answer. And we'll get t is equals to 0.40 seconds. To find x, we can use the formula of sx is equals to ux multiplied by t. From here, we know that ux is equals to 0.2, and the t we get just now is 0.40. So if we multiply the value of this both, we'll get 0.08 meter. Okay,
Question 3. A marble traveling at 1 meter per second rolls off the edge of a level table. If it hits the floor 30 cm away from the spot directly below the edge of the table, how high is the table? Given uy equal to 0, ux equal to 1 meter per second, and sx equal to 0.3 meter. From the question, it's given 30 centimeter, but we must change it to the meter. So it will be 0.3 meter. Firstly, we must find the t, which is time. To find the t, we must use the formula Sx equal Ux time by t. Sx is 0.3, while Ux is 1 and t is unknown. So, t is equal to 0.3 second. Okay, next step is we must use the formula Sy equal to Uy multiplied by t minus 1 over 2 g, which is gravitational, multiplied by t squared. Sy is the height of the table, so we just assume that Uy is equal to 0, t is equal to 0.3 minus 1 over 2, gt is 9.81 multiply 0.3 squared. So, use the calculator. The answer is negative 0.44 meter. Okay, we cannot use the negative because it is the height of the table. It cannot be negative. So the final answer is 0.44 meter. Okay, that's all.
Number 2, a ball is thrown with speed of 20 meter per second at an angle of 37 degree above the horizontal. It lands on a roof of building at a point displaced 24 meter horizontally from the throwing point. How high above the throwing point is the roof? From the question, it is given the u equal to 20 meter per second. The angle is 37 degree, and Sx equal to 24 meter. And the question asks how high above the throwing point is the roof. So we have to find the Sy. First, we have to find the Ux. Using formula Ux equal to U cos theta. Ux equal to U 20 cos theta 37 degree. 15.97 meter per second. And we have to find the Uy using formula Uy U sin theta. U 20 sin 37 degree equal to 20 sin 37 12.03 meter per second. 12.4, sorry. Right. So after that we want to find the Sy using this formula, but we have to know the time taken. So we use this equation Sx equal to Ux t. Sx 24, Ux 15.97 t. T equal to 24 divided by 15.97 equal to 24 divided by 15.97, 1.50 second. So after we get the time taken, we can find the Sy equal to uy t minus 1 over 2 gt squared. Uy 12.04, t 1.5 minus 1 over 2 g 9.81 t 1 over 5 squared. So 12.04 times 5 answer is 7.02 meter. We got the answer.
Okay, a body projected upward from the level ground at an angle 50 degree with the horizontal has an initial speed of 40 meter per second. How long will it be before it hits the ground, and how far from the starting point will the body hit the ground? Okay, given that u is 40 ms negative 1, the angle is 50 degree and sy is 0 meter. Okay, first we need to find the ux using the equations ux equal to u cos theta, which is u is 40 cos 50. Ux is 25.71 ms negative 1. Then we need to find the uy using the equations u sin theta, which is u is 40 sin 50. 40 sin 50, which is uy is 30.64 ms negative 1. Then we need to find the t using the equation sy equal to uy t minus 1 over 2 gt squared, which is sy is 0, uy is 30.64, t minus 1 over 2, given that gravity is 9.81 t squared. Okay, 30.64 t minus 4.905 t square, which is t is equal to 6.25 seconds. Okay, then we need to find the sx using the equation sx equal to uxt, which is ux is equals to 25.71 divided by 6.25.
Yeah.
Okay, then we need to find the sx using the equations ux multiplied by t, given that ux is 25.71 multiplied by 6.25 is equal to 160.69